Alrighty, good morning, boys and girls. We are going to get started on our phonics lesson for today. Today is Wednesday, May 6th, and this is our phonics lesson 163, okay? Yesterday we learned about a new sound, MP. M and P comes at the end of a word. It's an end blend, and it says Okay, so we should see some words with those with that sound today. Now today I am going to do something a little bit different. Instead of me saying or asking you what the letter and what the sound is, I am not going to do that. I'm going to click for each slide to show up, and then what I want you to do, just like I do it on Monday, I want you to say the name of that letter or the letters that you see, and then you make this say the sound that that letter says. Now there will be some letters that make more than one sound, so I will remind you on that. Okay, let me just show you what I want you to do. So as you're doing it, you're going to say the name of the letter or the letters, just like I'm going to do, and then you're going to say the sound. For example, you would say TH says th, TH says th. Okay, so you're going to do it just like that if it makes more than one sound. If it doesn't make more than one sound, then you'll just say that letter. Just like for this one, you would say F says f. Okay, all right, if you need to pause the video, if I'm going too fast, then you can always do that. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started. Let me turn off my sound so it doesn't make noise. All right, here we go. Guys, remember this one makes two sounds, but we've been learning mainly one of those sounds, which is ooh. This one makes two sounds. This one makes two sounds as well, a short sound and a long sound. So make sure you're saying what that short sound and the long sound is. This one makes two sounds too, a consonant sound and the vowel sound. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with some reading some words. Okay, now remember, this was the sound that we learned yesterday. Here are some words with that sound, and it is MP. Okay, I'm going to read this first slide with you, and then I'm going to let you do it by yourself. Remember, MP is an ends blend, so you can see it's at the end of all of these words. MP says oomp. All right, here we go. My turn. Oomp, dump, oomp, limp, oomp, lump, oomp, pump, oomp, stamp, oomp, lamp. Okay? All right, now it's your turn. I want you to read those words for me. Say that new sound and then read that word. If you need to touch spell, you can. All right, let's go on to our sight words. I want you to do these by yourself, guys. Say the names of the letters and then read the word. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and do some words. Now, as you notice, these are some nonsense words, okay? And nonsense words can be a bit tricky, but you just got to look at those sounds inside of those words. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this first page. Now with this, there are a lot of sounds that we have learned. So I'm just going to choose one of the sounds that I see in the word. When it's your turn to do it, I want you to do the same. There's a lot of sounds in each of these words, so you can just choose the last one that you remember, or you can just choose whatever sound that you see in that word to say it first and then read the word. Or if you need to, just read the word plain, or if you need to touch spell it. All right, my turn. I gry. Stug. Cron. Ooh, clune. Ooh, sued. I ride. So if you notice, I just either said the vowel sound that was in there, or I said a blend that was in there. You can do it whichever one you want to, okay? All right, your turn. I want you to read those nonsense words for me. And remember, these can be tricky, so if you need to touch spell, that's fine. All right, let's go on to some sentences. I want you to read those sentences for me. Remember to take your time and to look at those sounds very carefully. Read those sentences for me. Read those sentences for me. All right, guys, we are going to learn a new sound today. We've been talking about some end blends. We've talked about st. We've talked about and. We've talked about nt. And then just yesterday, we learned about mp. We are going to learn another end blend. And you've already seen this before, but we've learned another sound, another set of letters that's made these two that make the same sound. So we've learned S and C says sk, okay? And when we've been writing words in the classroom during the year, whenever we would say sk, we would never write SK because the only one that we've really learned was SC. But now we are learning SK, okay? And SK makes the same sound that SC makes. They both say sk. But this sk is not going to be at the beginning of words. It's going to be at the end of words because we see that little dash or that hyphen, okay? So sk, sk, sk. Let's do some words. I'm going to do these with you since it's a new sound. Here we go. Sk, ask, sk, tusk, sk, cask, sk, mask. All right. I want you, this is our last slide, so I want you to do this slide by yourself for me. All right, you should have said sk, dusk, sk, risk, sk, flask, and sk, task. All right, guys, so that is our new sound today. SK says sk, and it comes at the end of a word. All right, guys, I will see you next time.